What does luxury look like when an entire nation is sealed off from the world? How does extravagance exist in a country where scarcity is part of daily life?
And how does one man quietly enjoy billionaire-level indulgence while ruling a state built on ideology, isolation, and control? That contradiction is where the story of Kim Jong-un truly begins. To the outside world, he's presented as a modest, people-first leader, buttoned-up suits, factory visits, military parades. But behind the carefully staged images lies a life of astonishing luxury, protected by secrecy, power, and one of the most sophisticated sanction evasion systems on Earth. This isn't flashy celebrity wealth. It's controlled, hidden, and intensely strategic. Kim's lifestyle isn't designed to impress the public. It's intended to reinforce authority, reward loyalty, and remind the elite that proximity to power brings unimaginable privilege. And once you start peeling back the layers, the scale of it is staggering. Background. Long before Kim Jong-un became the public face of North Korea's leadership, his life unfolded in a world entirely removed from the reality experienced by ordinary citizens. Born into the ruling Kim dynasty, he was surrounded from birth by privilege, secrecy, and constant protection. As a child and teenager, Kim Jong-un was sent to Switzerland under a false identity, attending private schools near Bern. There, he lived like a wealthy international student, largely anonymous and free. He blended into Western life, playing basketball, watching Hollywood films, enjoying fast food, and absorbing global pop culture. This exposure left a lasting mark. Switzerland introduced Kim to comfort, choice, and consumer abundance, shaping both his tastes and his worldview. During these years, he developed a deep admiration for American basketball, especially the NBA, along with an appreciation for fine cuisine, technology, and luxury brands. When he eventually returned to North Korea, those influences followed him quietly. Though state propaganda would later portray him as a modest, people-first leader, his private preferences reflected the lifestyle he had known abroad, laying the foundation for a ruler whose personal world would stand in stark contrast to the nation he governs. Luxury fashion. Kim Jong-un's fashion is not about trends or self-expression. It is a calculated display of power, symbolism, and controlled luxury. Every outfit is chosen to project authority, continuity, and dominance, while true indulgence appears only in discreet, elite details. Publicly, Kim is most often seen in custom-made Mao suits, a deliberate homage to his grandfather, Kim Il-sung. These garments are designed to evoke nostalgia for a glorified past, reinforcing ideological legitimacy rather than personal taste. In recent years, Kim has subtly shifted his image by appearing in Western-style tailored suits during New Year's addresses and diplomatic meetings. This evolution signals modernity and global relevance while maintaining authoritarian control. His black leather trench coat, worn during missile launches and military inspections, became iconic inside North Korea, proof that even his outerwear functions as propaganda. The most evident signs of luxury lie in his accessories. Despite UN sanctions, Kim has been photographed wearing rare Swiss watches allegedly smuggled into the country, including an IWC Portofino worth around $14,000, alongside Patek Philippe and Movado pieces. These watches quietly signal elite privilege. Luxury extends to his family as well, with Kim Yo-jong carrying a Lady Dior handbag, and his daughter Kim Ju-ai wearing Gucci sunglasses and Cartier or Tissot watches. Even his casual looks reflect the Western influence shaped during his Swiss education. Royal residence. Kim Jong's relationship with the Kumsusan Palace of the Sun goes far beyond ritual. It is a carefully preserved monument of absolute power, reverence, and hidden luxury. Officially presented as a solemn mausoleum, Kumsusan is, in reality, one of the most extravagant and meticulously maintained palaces in the world, reserved exclusively for the Kim dynasty. Originally built as a presidential residence for Kim Il-sung, the palace was transformed after his death into a sacred complex of immense scale. Spanning hundreds of thousands of square meters, the palace features endless marble corridors, polished granite floors, towering columns, and vast ceremonial halls designed to overwhelm visitors with grandeur and silence. Climate-controlled chambers preserve the embalmed bodies of Kim Il-sung, and Kim Jong-il inside glass sarcophagi, maintained with technology comparable to the world's most advanced preservation labs, an extraordinary luxury dedicated to eternal rule. Inside, the palace houses lavish reception halls, private lounges, and display rooms filled with gifts presented to past leaders by foreign governments. Rare artwork, gold-inlaid furniture, crystal vases, and handcrafted objects from across the globe. These items are rotated and preserved with museum-level care. Lighting, air filtration, and security systems operate around the clock, regardless of national economic hardship. Access to Kumsusan is tightly restricted. Only the elites may enter, and every visit is choreographed to reinforce dynastic legitimacy. Recent appearances by Kim Jong-un, alongside his daughter Kim Joo-ae, subtly introduce succession symbolism, blending luxury with political messaging. Kumsusan is not merely a resting place, it is a palace frozen in time, where power, reverence, and extravagance exist beyond accountability, untouched by sanctions, and far removed from the reality faced by ordinary North Koreans. Lavish travel. Kim Jong-un's travel habits offer one of the most transparent windows into the extreme luxury enjoyed by North Korea's ruling elite, an existence sharply disconnected from the lives of ordinary citizens. At the heart of his air travel is Chami-1, a heavily modified Soviet-era Ilyushin 1L-62M that serves as North Korea's equivalent of Air Force One. Though outdated by modern aviation standards, the aircraft has been transformed into a flying VIP suite. Inside, the cabin features white leather executive chairs,